the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. This is insane, Hidalgo. It's snowing in the studio.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It clearly is.
No, it's not. We're in a basement. How could it be snowing in a basement?
It's a studio.
A studio is still indoors. How could it be snowing in a studio?
Because that's the magic of Christmas, you idiot. You're looking at the big boy, Mr. Fudds, and we got a good show for you tonight, because it's the Christmas episode. All white everything.
All white everything, and you know, I don't like the C word, Christmas. You're forcing your holidays onto me. That's really an authoritarian thing. I don't like that. I like a non-binary holiday season. We should change to that.
Well, then somebody's not gonna like the closing ceremony when they get their Christmas present from their buddy Fudge. I got something good for you, man. I'm excited for you to open it.
Well, I'm excited too. I mean, I might not like Christmas because it's pushing other people's religious beliefs onto people that shouldn't be forced to believe in anything. But I do like presents. I like getting presents. I like giving presents. I did get you a little something. Not a Christmas present, but just a holiday gift between two friends, and I think you're gonna like it.
I'm excited. And just like I think the people back home are gonna like the gift we're giving them today, we got Church of Fudge going 1-1 against Team Long Cut. Team Long Cut coming off a big win, an easy win against the Beavers. They look dominant. And Church of Fudge, holy crap, they can't catch the ball.
They have some issues, but I expect Church of Fudge to come in hungry. They were quick last game. They were physical. They brought the energy. They bring it this game. They might be able to out-hustle the Todd DeReed squad.
Oh, tell me about it. And let's just say right now, Andrew Winiarski is a head favorite for most motorboatable in my little Fudds list.
Yeah, well, I would have to go with Diddy in my list. If I in my personal most motorboatable list. Jack Sauber, MVP. He has some experience with those tits, I hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good game for you, and it's kicking off right now!
Here we go, Church of Fudge, desperate for a win. Long Cut trying to take control of the division. If they can beat Church of Fudge today, they're sitting in first place and probably a playoff clinch.
Tim McCarthy, University of Alabama, Church of Fudge.
Clint McCarthy, freelance, Church of Fudge.
Kevin McCarthy, drink beer in the shower, captain of Church of Fudge.
Ignoring Kevin's sexual harassment there when he put his nuts on that sleeping bully at that party back in high school.
That was a different time back then. That stuff was allowed. It was funny back then. Now you got yourself a lawsuit.
Yeah, which is sad. But let's put that in the past. Kevin McCarthy is playing balls out. He's second in the league in scoring, second in the league in saves, and right now he needs to get his guys to come together and start catching some balls if they want to get a big win today.
Right, he's really emerged as a special player the last couple of years. Great shot, very physical, quick. Just a force to be reckoned with on the Whamo field lately, and I'm excited to see what he can do today.
Yeah, going against a very talented Long Cut team. And right now, Andrew is the kind of guy who can knock these guys around. But Church of Fudge likes to play physical. Todd DeReed starting things off with a wide miss, but it's okay. Church of Fudge going on the fast break. That didn't work for him last week, or last time we saw him play. They fumbled the ball a lot, and a good save by Todd DeReed. Kevin McCarthy trying to put it low, but Todd DeReed, as we know, is a top-tier goalie.
Two quick shots so far. You got a miss and a good save, but pretty quick pace so far to this game. Let's see if Kevin can speed the game up and make Long Cut play at a faster pace than they're expecting.
Yeah, because the Beavers certainly didn't do that. Look at that, Tim McCarthy trying to get the big old boy, and now that's a big boy play on a big boy. Tim McCarthy looking tough.
Yeah, that's a mismatch. It's going to be tough to bring him down, but I like the spunk I see right there. He's really challenging him. You got to do that.
Yeah, one thing we know about Tim McCarthy, he's not afraid to be physical, even though his size. Good save by Kevin. He's going on the fast break there. Let's see if they can get some offense going. Clint with the windup, and he misses wide. Clint McCarthy accuracy certainly is a problem for him, and that was not the greatest shot. But let's take a look at Team Long Cut.
This is Team Long Cut coming at you from Shelby Township, Michigan and Lake Erie, Michigan. I'm Todd DeReed.
I'm Kyle Archibald, representing Team Long Cut. I'm Andrew Winiarski.
We're gonna butt fuck the competition this year, and we're gonna fucking teabag them when we're done. Fuck you, and fuck everybody involved with this bullshit production. We don't give a fuck. That was it.
Todd DeReed, man, is he good! He's maybe the MVP this year. See a couple guys that you come into your mind when you think that, but this is a guy who certainly has a resume and to prove that he is one of the best players in the game.
Wow, look at him stabbing right there. Very violent stabs. High momentum, high violence, high speed. You can't beat that.
And he brings that kind of high momentum to his team. It's the thing, the Todd DeReed effect. He gets players who haven't really played the game a lot and turns them into championship teams. And he's hoping to do that this year with Andrew Narski and Kyle Archibald. Kyle Archibald, great player, but he has a little rocky pass. Andrew Narski with a beautiful shot there, though.
A little flip of the wrist right there. Didn't get that much power into it, but a quick release caught him off guard.
And Clint McCarthy with the windup. Easy to block there. Kyle was in time. And Kevin McCarthy sneaks one past Todd. It was like Todd lost that one in the dust.
Yeah, that one was a nice shot. I mean, Kevin's got a dangerous shot. He does that little spin-a-rama bullshit, and that can get past a lot of goalies.
Yeah, when you get your eye off the ball, when his back is to you, yeah, it's hard to save those. Kevin McCarthy, a very dangerous shooter, and chalk up Tim McCarthy for the defensive play. He put the big boy on his booty.
That's the second time he's locked up with him already in this game, and that time he got the best of it.
Yeah, I tell you what, sometimes the best gifts aren't even wrapped, because Tim McCarthy gave Andrew a Christmas gift, and there's a good shot by Kevin McCarthy off the post, but an even better rebound. Moving the ball around, Clint McCarthy open, and a good save by Todd DeReed as he slithers up to the ball to get the rebound. Wow, that was a good save, but that was a bad drop by Kyle, giving the Team Church of Fudge a Christmas gift there.
Quick shots by Church of Fudge. You see them marching down the field, high speed, getting that quick shot, because it's going to be tough to get by this defense. Andrew's a big boy. Kyle's got them long arms. You got to take your shots when you get them.
And Todd DeReed going up high to pick that one out of the air. Good shot by Kevin. Better save by an elite goalie. Right now, Todd DeReed playing great net. Church of Fudge playing great all together. It's going to be interesting to see. Where's Andrew? Where's Kyle? They need to wake up on the defensive end. Otherwise, they're not going to win this game.
And they got to stop making mistakes. They got to stop dropping balls. They got to start getting more good shots like that. That's how they're going to win this game.
And Todd DeReed puts a goal in his stocking. And there's the Kevin McCarthy we know. Mr. Butterfingers dropping the ball. And there's the Kyle Archibald we know, forcing a bad shot to give the ball right back to Church of Fudge.
Trying to be a hero. He wants to be that glory boy. He wants to make those shots. Sometimes that leads to stupid mistakes.
Yeah, but that's why we love him. He's also a good shit talker. Tim McCarthy with the ball at the point, not something we like. Go, Kevin McCarthy! Spin-a-rooney to put that ball in a hard-to-save spot. Tying the game. Kevin McCarthy needs to get those shots off. But if you're long cut, you got to kind of press on a guy like Kevin. He's a top 5 shooter right now.
Right, there's a guy on the team that you should be leaving open, and that's Tim. But it's kind of hard to tell who is who right now. They all look similar. They all got the same outfit on. Players like Andrew, who is not that familiar with Whamo, he's going to have a hard time telling who's Tim, who's Kevin.
And Todd DeReed returning the favor on that goal. And another turnover from Church of Fudge. Now they're starting to look like the team we saw against the Fighting Judanes. And this is where I think Team Longcut starts to run away with it. They're starting to feel it on offense. Todd DeReed is locking in. And right now Church of Fudge is looking like they just got done getting a tour of a lube store, just covered in lube all over their hands, and they can't catch a ball. Good save by Kevin McCarthy right at the chest, and Todd DeReed goes up to grab the 2-point save. Oh, mama, that was hot. I can't believe that. Todd DeReed risking life and limb to go up to stop the shot. Oh, man, that was the save of the year.
Yeah, excellent save. And I'm not a doctor, but judging from the looks of that, I'm sure that still affects his knee today.
I bet you it does. Right now, Kyle Archibald with the... Clint McCarthy with the run and gun to tie the game. Kyle wants a line, but they're not going to give it to him. And when I say he wants a line, I'm not talking about the usual lines he likes. You know what I'm saying? But a very McCarthy Christmas. Every year, the McCarthy family gets together to celebrate their favorite holiday, Christmas. They get the family. There's Linda McCarthy, and there's Bobo McCarthy, along with Tim McCarthy and Clint McCarthy, Kevin McCarthy, and the McCarthy family. They sit down, eat dinner together, and just have a good time.
Yeah, it always ends in a nice blow bang between the three brothers. You know, they love to do that. They're very open sexually.
It's pretty cool.
It's great. It is really cool because, look, it's not that common.
Yeah, what a beautiful family the McCarthy is. Merry Christmas to everyone from the McCarthy family to yours. Back to the action. Excuse me, got something in my throat. Andrew Winiarski getting locked up by Tim again. Kyle holds source of the bad shot. Look at Church of Fudge playing physical, trying to stop the momentum of Team Longcut. And another turnover. Tim McCarthy and Clint McCarthy are playing like little missiles out there.
And Kyle isn't having his best game either right now. He's a little sloppy. He hasn't taken any shots. He's blowing coverages. He's dropping balls.
Clint McCarthy with the snipe. That was beautiful. They got stopped to fix the line. So, let's take it to halftime. Gary Gritz has a special interview for you. Team Longcut down 1, but the way Todd's shooting, I don't think it's going to be like that way for long.
What's a Christmas scream? Merry Christmas! I don't fucking know. Hello, Whamo world. Happy Hanukkah. Cool Kwanzaa, everyone out there in Cyberland. My name's Gary Grits, and I'm here with the man, the legend, Todd Dyret. Dorit? Dyret. Nice to see you, Mr. Dorit.
Nice to see you too, Gary. I love your work.
I've heard a lot about you from your fellow Whamo players.
Sure, it was all positive things. I'm the best
It wasn't. It was not.
Well, they're not as good as me, so
I
really,
know.
can you trust their opinions of me? I only would trust my opinion of me because my brain is so much bigger than all of theirs combined.
Yes.
That, like, I have the aptitude to really discern talent on a much more minute level than any of them.
I think that might be a tumor, Todd, but maybe
Possibly.
not. Let's get started with these questions. You were the MVP in 2015. What
Yes,
are your expectations for this upcoming season?
And I was the MVP in 2013.
I didn't ask that, but go on.
Well, I'm just,
I
in
know.
case you didn't know.
I
Repeat
do
the
know my
question.
research.
Repeat the question,
Okay.
please.
MVP in 2013 and 2015.
Thank you.
What are your expectations for the upcoming season?
Well, I'll probably win another MVP.
Okay.
I mean, let's just face it. I'm the front runner in any MVP race. I'm the best goalie. I've got the best shot. I have 2 MVPs. Nobody else has 2 MVPs.
My next question is, I've talked to several friends of yours. Let's call them friends. I don't know if you like them or not.
Probably
And
not.
They've described you in 3 words.
Talented,
No.
sexual,
Sure.
large penis.
I'll get to it. Let's go Tinder, cigarettes, and rapping. Any other words you would use to describe yourself?
Are you trying to insult me or
I am
something?
not. I'm a journalist.
Well, where's your sources on that?
They
where's
are
your
to remain
credentials?
anonymous. I
Yeah,
cannot reveal my sources.
where are your credentials to
I
be a
cannot
journalist?
do that. I cannot reveal my
You're
sources.
going to come here into my field that I built, and you're going to insult me? Did I
Is this
insult
an
you when we sat down? Did I insult you?
You did not.
All right, you want to try that question again? Do you want to try that question again, too?
How would you describe yourself in 3 words or less?
All right, we'll
that I
cut
did
that
not use
part
those
out. We'll
words
cut the
already.
other part out. And large penis, number 1.
Have you had it measured?
It's too big for any
It's
measurement.
too big
yeah.
for any measurement?
Yeah.
Well, how do you keep it inside during the Whamo season?
I don't.
You don't.
No.
Is that why your goals that I've seen are so spectacular? You have an extra hand, so to speak?
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
It also could be that I'm just a very talented player.
Well, I don't. You are.
I am.
I know you are.
I am.
Can we move on? Or
Yeah, maybe we
Okay.
can move on.
So I've been told our recently departed friend Robin Williams, may he rest in peace.
It's a good actor.
You do
Great
a mean
actor.
impression of Mr. Williams. Can you give us a sample if you're willing to?
You insulting me, Gary?
I don't know how that's an insult. I asked you to do an impression.
Do you think I'm a dog that you could just
No.
tell to bark?
No. I just asked a question.
You're asking the wrong questions.
It's just a question. There are no right questions.
Here's the
There's
right
wrong
question.
questions.
Here's the right question. When you won that first MVP, what did it feel like? Now you
Okay.
answer that. Pretend you're me and answer that.
It was good. My large penis guided me to the MVP, and I was sexually excited to win that. I've never answered a question like that before. Okay. If you're going to be rude about it, I don't mind.
Sorry, did you say something?
No, I did not. Are you going to answer?
What was the question?
I don't know. Let's move on. So you have been called a fashionable Whamo player. How would you describe your style? What describes you to look so good?
Well,
What drives you?
if you're going to bring that up, and I'd like to point out my current outfit. This is for the 2017 season. Put that away for a while. It's blowing up. You know, the ladies really never leave me
Yeah.
alone, Gary. This is the Rain God, available in stores, 2017, sponsored. I have a sponsor now, Gary. Do you mind if I talk about it?
Yes.
Infowars.com.
Infowars.
And they sponsor. You can buy this on their site.
Can I ask what's underneath the face mask?
You can ask.
What is underneath the face mask?
A fucking tongue that has licked more pussies than you could dream of.
Alrighty. So I think we're going to end it here today, boys. I'm in the middle of a field with a potential psychopath, and I will probably not see you again for the next interview. This is Gary Grit signing off. happy non-denominational holiday to you.
And back to the action. Everyone's little Christmas gift is turning out to be a good game. 4-3, fast-paced, lots of physicality. Thank goodness for this game being the Christmas game, because that game last week kind of turned me off a little bit.
Real present on Christmas to have a game like this, and Church of Fudge is just playing like we expected them to play. They're coming out, they're hungry, they're fast, they're physical, they're getting those quick shots, they're playing their game plan. Look at that, another quick shot by Kevin.
Kevin McCarthy with the and one. It looked like the ball got saved, but the line judge says it just crossed the line as Andrew Winiarski flattens him like a little Christmas pancake.
Yeah, you don't want to run into Andrew. At any point, he can knock you down. And there's a nice hard shot from Andrew, but a little off target.
And right now, Church of Fudge has an opportunity to go up 3. I can't believe it. Kevin McCarthy playing like a man. Good block by Andrew. That's the defense we want to see from him. Stopping the momentum of Church of Fudge. A long cut really needs to execute before this game gets out of hand.
Yeah, they need a goal right here to keep them within an arm's reach. This is a very important possession.
Speaking about within arm's reach, the McCarthy boys, one of the tiniest teams in the league. Actually, they're the tiniest team in the league, but they're playing like some big boys. And you know, if there's one thing I want for Christmas, it's a big old boy.
Well, you want a big boy, and look who's got the ball right now. That's a big boy right there.
Andrew Winiarski with the little corner roller to get it in. Tim McCarthy with a surprisingly good catch.
Wow, and a bad throw after it, but look at them catching balls. You don't see this every day.
No, when Kevin McCarthy breaks into the wrap, he spun out of it, shoots and scored, but the line judge called him over the line. Oh, man, if that was a goal, that's a top 10 play.
He broke out of that. He hit stakes the tackle, spins out of it, takes a laser shot. I like that right there.
Merry Christmas. Todd DeRee with the ball up top and the ball to Andrew. That's not a good drop for Team Long Cut, and that's not one you're going to see often from the captain, Todd DeRee.
No, he was thinking too far ahead. He was already taking the shot before he caught the ball, and they needed that goal too. That would have tied it up.
Our Church of Fudge getting in Team Long Cut's head.
I think so. It's like a reversal of skills all of a sudden. Now Long Cut's the one dropping the ball. And look at Kyle.
Playing good defense, deflecting the ball there. They get the ball back, though, and they're going to reset the offense. Clinton on the wing, Tim in the corner, Tim wide open, and he's not going to score that.
Yeah, that's an excellent play by Kyle. If he stays active on defense, he's going to be really valuable.
Looking at that goal where Kevin got checked. Yeah, right there, it's in the net. It was hard to see from our angle, and Todd DeRee was saying it was a save, but if you look right there, he definitely reaches in the net to pull it out. Good call by the line judge.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly a 90-degree angle to the net. You really can't tell if that was a goal or not.
True. And back at it, Team Long Cut on this beautiful Christmas day. It looks like it's snowing. That's actually like little cotton balls falling from the trees. But, better to have it on Christmas than any other day.
There you go. We need... Long Cut needs somebody to step up and start taking confident shots. It can't be only Todd DeRee scoring. Someone's got to step up and get hot.
And how about Tim McCarthy with the little dump? He was wide open. Kevin said, stop. You can't shoot. You can't score. And he gives a little something to Todd.
Now, that looks clearly across the line to me. If I'm a line judge, I would have called that pretty obvious to me that was across the line.
If you could hear what you couldn't because I was screaming so loud, Todd DeRee was demanding a line call. Line judge wasn't going to give it to him, and Kevin McCarthy looked back and gave Todd a little Christmas gift. Sorry I didn't wrap it.
I'd like to see a replay of that one. I wonder if the video guys can put that in.
I mean, we'll find out one way or another.
Probably not.
I mean, at this point, if it's gonna come up, it's there. If not, we're never gonna see it again. Kyle, I'm missing why. Nope, schedule. We got a couple good games coming up in the next 3 weeks. Next week, the Bay Area Blue Waffles look to bounce back against the Portafide Tippers. Both teams 0-1. Both teams looking for the first win. The Beavers had a stressful loss last week, and the Pink Slips look hot. They need to get big if they want to man up with Isaiah Grimes. And everyone's favorite punk rocker, Jack Lark and the Skunks, go head-to-head against the Benchwarmers. Should be a good game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Week 10 game. That's going to be a really fun matchup.
Nothing better than potheads playing sports.
I love it.
Team Skunks, love him there. Tim McCarthy with the shot again, and yeah, he needs to get that ball low or just stop shooting because he's not going to score in time to read it.
They got a 2-on-1 here. They got to take advantage.
And Andrew Winiarski forces it right into Kevin's chest. Chalk that up for another save for the guy who's, second in the league in saves. He brushes off the big hit, looking to shoot, and he scores! Kevin McCarthy's going ham, and Todd is pissed at his big old boy.
Yeah, they're getting into it already. Not a good sign. You've seen a lot of Todd DeRee teams deteriorate over the years by infighting.
But in Game 2 of the World Cup, man, that's a little early.
I don't know. That's what
I think they'll figure it out. I think they'll get it back together, and they're not even out of this game. A goal right here, and they're right back in it.
Thought it was there, but college ball misses wide. He's having a rough game. But let's take it to the sounds of the game.
Coming. Oh.
Saved by Kevin. Saved by Kevin, saved by Todd right after.
Todd putting life and limb on the line.
Like egg rolls? Huh? Like egg rolls?
Now you got.
Anyone like egg rolls?
Nah, he was good. He was good. Todd, we have a string and line judges. You're wrong. Save it.
And there's that line call. That's too hard to tell from this angle, and that's something we're never going to see.
I saw it this one. It was clearly over.
Okay.
Take a point off.
Looks like the ref is saying no, so we're going to keep rolling with it. Tim McCarthy with another bad shot. Tim McCarthy, Kyle Archibald. Who's having the worst game offensively between the two?
Neither of them are really getting hot. Kyle Archibald isn't really taking the shots, and when he is, they're not the smartest shots. But he's playing good on defense. Both of them are playing good on defense.
Yeah, they both have value in that aspect. Kyle, though, is pretty good at shooting. He's just having an off game. Todd DeRito, though, is not. There's another. Oh, my gosh. Kevin McCarthy is lighting up like a menorah, which has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's kind of in the same time of year.
Yeah, it's the Jew Christmas. They kill Jesus.
Andrew Winarski with the ball in the corner. Todd DeRito up top again, and there he is. Tick for tick, it's Kevin versus Todd. These two captains are balling out, and they both need to be if they want to win this game. Whose side piece is going to step up? Clint McCarthy, Andrew Winarski. That's what both needs to happen if one's going to win. I say next one to score between Clint and Andrew is going to win unless Kevin McCarthy takes over. He dodged 3 hits. My goodness, this is the best Christmas performance I've ever seen.
And you could tell that long cut, they just can't stay on him. They're playing man-to-man and leaving Tim open. But still, Kevin's getting free at will. They got to clamp down on him. I don't get what's going on. If you got one guy to guard, you should be able to guard him.
Andrew Winarski, that's a good save by Kevin McCarthy. And this could end it. Kevin McCarthy stepped up to the challenge, and Tim scored! Wowee, it's a Christmas miracle! Tim McCarthy puts the team long cut away. What an upset, and just like that, the Church of Fudge is back! The Church of Fudge is back, baby!
And look at long cut, disappointed, angry, walking off the field. They got to rebuild. They got to retool. Because I think they broke down a little bit right there. They were fighting a lot. If they don't recover from that, that's going to really be bad down the road because there's still time to improve. There's still time to get some of the simple things taken care of. But you can't be fighting with your team. You got to build those relationships back up.
And wow, what a Christmas game. I'm going to say that given the size of this man, he's not really a big boy.
Who?
But the way he played, he's a big boy today. Kevin McCarthy. My goodness, after the last 2 weeks, he might be my MVP pick. He was scoring at will. He was getting hit. He was getting grabbed and thrown, and he was still scoring on one of the best goalies in the league, Kevin McCarthy. Cheers to you, brother. If I had a glass of eggnog, I'd tip it to you, but I don't, so I'm just going to congratulate you.
Yeah, really dynamic performance. You don't see many people breaking free of one-on-one coverage. He was being locked down the whole game. He had one guy focusing on him the entire game. He's doing fucking spins. He's doing jukes. He's breaking tackles, getting off shots. That's impressive. He took over the game. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have had many goals at all.
I tell you what, if Church of Fudge were to go 0-2, they would have been out. They would have been done. They would have probably kissed their season goodbye. But they got a big win today against who I thought was going to finish first place. Now Longcut is not in a good position. If the Pink Slips
Well, they're
beat
in the same
Beavers,
position. They're in the same
well,
position.
right, but I'm saying as in the division, if the Pink Slips beat the Beavers in 2 weeks, which, I mean, let's be honest, they probably will.
Yeah.
Then they're not in first place anymore. And I know Todd DeReed is not comfortable when he's not in first place.
Well, I think he likes to play from behind. He's pretty good always.
Yeah.
But let's face it, they had some issues come out during that game. They were yelling at each other. They were fighting with each other, blowing assignments, not listening to each other, calling each other names. That's playground tactics. They got to fix that up.
Yeah, it was frustration. And you don't see a Todd DeReed team get frustrated. But I tell you what, the McCarthy boys brought it to him today. And I tell you, that was a great way to celebrate the Christmas episode. It's still snowing.
It's still not snowing, actually. It's cold. It is cold down here in the studio today. We need, hopefully someone could crank the heat up.
Or
for
maybe
next time. A producer.
we could warm up with a little mistletoe.
I don't know about that, Kevin.
All right, mistletoe is gone. But it's been a good day.
It has.
Signing off to you. I have a surprise for you, buddy.
What is it?
It's the Christmas episode.
Ooh, the present. I like opening presents.
And I got you a little something, but
what?
Let's take a moment to not only celebrate our friendship, but celebrate the great Whamo games we've seen so far this season. It's been a great year, and I want to give this to you as a friend. Merry Christmas, buddy.
All right, wow. All right, look at this bee. You spoil me, Kevin. I'm excited. I love presents. I love presents. Let's see. Oh, Amazon. Somebody went to Amazon. Right to Dad's house. Oh my gosh. Might of Mencia Season 1, uncensored. I love it, Kevin. I love Carlos Mencia. Carlos Mencia, my second favorite comedian behind Steve Cardinal. He is great. Did we mention Steve Cardinal yet this episode?
Depends on which take we end up putting in.
That's true. Hopefully they at least put part of that take in, because I want it to be known that Steve Cardinal's funny. A lot of people say he's not funny at all. I don't like those people. Don't think that I forgot you. I spared no expense. I really reached into the bank, and I didn't have time to wrap it. It's too valuable to wrap, but put your hand out.
I don't know if I like this.
Just put your hand out.
Okay.
It's not going to be bad. Merry Christmas, Kevin.
A little rubber skeleton.
I saw it at CVS, and I just thought about you. I couldn't get it out of my mind. I walked by it once, but then it just called me back. I said, Kevin would love this. He would just have a field day with this. It's just something up your alley, Kevin, and I think you'll have fun with it.
It's all warm and wet.
Well, it's been in my pocket for a while. It's pretty cold down here, but so I have a lot of layers on, so it's hot in there.
I tell you what, buddy. This is one of the greatest Christmases I've ever had.
I'm glad you like it, and I hope it brings you hours of enjoyment.
Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the big boy, Mr. Fudds.
I'm Hidalgo.
And we will see you on the Whamo field.
Exciting game.
Very exciting. And Hidalgo, I gotta say, you didn't dress for the occasion, but your breath reeks of eggnog.
Well, I did see some backstage. I might have overindulged a little bit. I'm sorry.
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time for anything I might say today. Well, I don't even remember what you got me last year. What did you get me?
Malibu Pilates.
Oh, yeah, that was... I never opened it. I don't like Pilates. Objectifies women. I'm not a fan of that. I'm more of a insanity type guy. Bobby Burns, he's a real hunk. I love him. I do that every day. My favorite present overall that I've ever gotten, I don't know.
That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a great game for you, and it's kicking off right now.
That was good. That was good. I'll definitely keep it.